Hi guys, so this is going to be the All About Braces tag, and I did one of these probably close to like 3 or 4 months ago, and I just never posted it or deleted it because, well, I don't really know why. I just didn't like it, so I decided I would refilm it today. I actually just got home from the orthodontist probably about 3 hours ago, so I was like, why not? So I will just get started. I have all the questions on my phone, and if I think about it when I upload this, because it probably won't be today because I need to do editing on it and everything, then I will link all of the questions down below or write them all out for you guys. So number one, when did you get your braces on? I got my braces on March of 2013, so 13 months ago, and I was originally supposed to have them on for 18 to 24 months, so I've got roughly 6 or so more months to go, depending on how everything works out. Number two, how soon after you got them could you feel pressure or aching? For about the first hour, I didn't really feel anything. It just felt weird to have like metal in my mouth. And then after that, they started aching, and they were pretty achy. I mean, I took like Tylenol or something. But then the second day, they hurt relatively badly. I mean, it was sort of bad, but I had the spacers first, which most people have to have if you have a really tight, like, cramped mouth, and instead of the normal 8 that people got, I got 16, so the spacers hurt worse than the braces did. Number 3, on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, how bad was the pain for you? Like I said, the first day it was probably like a 4 or 5, I mean, it was pretty bearable. The second day it was closer to like a 7 or an 8. Number 4, what kinds of food to eat when you first get your braces? The first day, I got them after school, I believe, because my orthodontist only does it like in the very early morning and like the afternoon, evening. Maybe I did get them in the morning. I don't remember, but that day I remember eating mashed potatoes and gravy, and then I think I had like pudding or something. It was all like really soft foods. Number 5, how often do you get adjustments? I go in every month to get adjustments. Everything is different with braces depending on the person and like their mouth, obviously. I had one tooth that just started growing in roughly about a year ago. It wasn't grown in when I first got my braces because they pulled it when I was 9 and it wasn't loose, so I guess that just messed something up, I don't know. But so they added that one in, so I actually haven't had any adjustments to my top other than the changing like colors until today in probably 4 months, but they adjusted the bottom every time to accommodate that tooth. Number 6, do you wear rubber bands? Comments about them. I actually just got them today, and I have clear ones in currently. I brought like all of my orthodontist stuff in here so that I could talk about it at the end of this, but I am a number 2 elastic, and this might be a kind of long video, but basically if you ask for colored ones, I'll probably give it to you, but this is a number 2. They're relatively stretchy. This is a clear one, and then I think they're called Freds, I don't know, but and then these are the colored ones, which are the same basic idea, except you get them in like a variety of colors. Like, it just so happened that I pulled out 3 pink ones. Wow, good job. But they've got like purple, pink, and green, and depending on what your orthodontist gives out, you can have like blues and oranges and stuff too, and they're all the same. But yeah, I just got both packs, and I mean, they kind of hurt, like not a pain but more like a pressure, and I have mine linked from my canine to my closest to last molar, and I would like show you, but it's like super awkward, like, but I'll insert a picture. Maybe that's what I'll do, is take a picture and insert it in here. I'll insert pictures of everything that I'm talking about. But you take them out when you're eating, and then you put them back in. Most people wear them all the time except for when they're eating, and depending on what your personal like mouth is like is how they'll have you wrap them, but they don't really hurt that bad. And according to my sister, when she got hers done, she said that in like a week you could see a dramatic difference, so I guess they're pretty good. Number 7, how many times a day do you brush with your braces? Do you have any tips to prevent the little white squares on your teeth? I don't brush the 3 times a day they say to. I did it first, and then I just sort of forgot about it. Now I only brush twice a day like normal. Little white squares. I don't know. I mean, I guess just, I always, like, all the toothpaste that I use are, like, whitening toothpaste automatically. Like, I don't know. I don't go looking for it. It's just the ones that I like happen to be whitening. So when I got my braces on, my dentist said that my teeth were about as white as they were ever going to be. So I'm presuming that I won't have that problem, but I guess push comes to shove, if I had to, I'm just going to use like whitening strips or something once I get my braces off. So I don't really have any tips. Number 8, how often do you get your braces tightened? Like I said a little while ago, I go in every month, and every month they do an adjustment, and that's when they tighten them. Like I said, today I got my gosh, the name just slid in my head, my power chains, and they're the ones that go all the way across versus just around the one individual brace. And yeah, for like 3 or 4 months they didn't do anything but change the colors on the top, and now they put a power chain up there too, so that's, now everything's back on track together supposedly. Number 8, do you get to pick your colors? Yes. Almost every orthodontist that I've ever been to, if you get the normal metal braces, then they have like a little ring or so that have all the colors that they offer, and you can pick up to, depending on your orthodontist, I could pick up to like 4 colors, and then otherwise you could only pick like a rainbow, where they would put like 1 color on each one to like make the rainbow. But you could get like 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom or anything like that, but it's all really up to the orthodontist. Unless you get like the porcelain braces, which are the completely clear ones that the only metal is the wire, and in which case you don't get to pick a color for those. I don't think. Don't quote me on that. How long do you have braces for? Number 10. Like I said, my original was 18 to 24 months, and it's been 13 months now, so roughly 5 to like 10 or 11 months I have left. That was like quick math in my head because I am not good at math, so that's probably off, but yeah, 5 or so months that I have left with these. Number 11, did you need jaw surgery? No, I was lucky I didn't need jaw surgery. I know some people do, but I don't think it's very common. Number 18, what kind of toothbrush do you use with your braces / appliances? I don't have any appliances. Hopefully I won't have any, but I just use a normal toothbrush. And then these are little ones that I got at like the dollar store. I don't know where my one from the orthodontist is at the moment, but they're little proxy brushes, and basically they're just like, they just have little like hairs on them, and you just like run it in between your braces, and it like cleans where your toothbrush can't reach because of the wires. So they're pretty handy to stock up on. But other than that, I just use that, well, that and floss. You have to use like the kind of floss that comes in a box, and then typically your orthodontist will give you something like this, where it's like a wire and you put the floss through it and then floss it through your teeth. Your orthodontist shows you everything that you have to do, but typically they do anyway. I don't see why they wouldn't, but yeah, that's all I use. Number 13, do you use wax? At first I did. My orthodontist gave me the like stick wax, and then my mom for Christmas got me some of these flavored wax dots, which I think are really cool, and they're cherry, orange, and grape flavored, and they're like pre-sectioned out little pieces of wax, and I think that's really cool. I haven't tried any of them yet because I haven't had any problems since like Christmas, which is pretty nice. But apparently you can buy these. You might have gotten them online, but yeah, I used wax at the beginning because it is helpful, but it's also kind of a pain in the butt, because if you're using it and then you go to eat, you have to replace it, and you don't always have a mirror with you, and it just, I don't know, it wasn't worth it to me. Like, I now kind of regret it because I had tons of cuts in my mouth and it was super painful, but I was lazy, so I mean, that was my fault. But I definitely would recommend using wax because it is painful otherwise. Number 14, how long did getting your braces on take? I'd say roughly 30 minutes. I mean, it's a pretty quick process. They just put some like cement type stuff on. Well, first of all, most people get like bands around their back teeth because it's hard to brush back there as it is, and then with the braces it's even harder. So they'll put like cement around the teeth and then put a little metal clamp around it, and it doesn't hurt. and then they'll put the same stuff on the brace and then put a brace on it and then use a like orange or yellow or whatever colored lights to solidify it, and then they just clean up like everything else, and then they just put the wire through it. So overall I think it took roughly 30 to 45 minutes. It wasn't very long. There are some videos on YouTube you can watch of people getting their braces put on, and it's super informative. Number 15, what appliances have you / do you have? I don't have anything that you would like consider an appliance. I mean, yeah, I've just got like rubber bands now, which isn't really an appliance. So I mean, I don't have like the jaw expander, the palate expander, or like headgear or anything like that. So I don't have any appliances. Number 16, do you ever get that metal taste in your mouth? No. The first day, for around, like I said, the first hour, I kind of felt weird, but it didn't taste like metal, you know? Like, it just felt weird because it was metal. But you get used to it and you don't taste it ever. Number 17, what color bands do you get? My orthodontist has roughly any color you could ever want. He even has like clear and like silver, gold, those sorts of things. So typically I get something to match like the month. Like for January I got blue and white for like snow, and so then like around my birthday I'll get my favorite colors and that sort of thing. Like this month is my birthday and I got purple on the top and green on the bottom, and then last year for my birthday I got purple, green, orange, and blue because those are my 4 favorite colors. So yeah, you can pretty much get whatever colors you want, and that's roughly it. Also, just like as a random note, my orthodontist also gave me this Prevident gel, which is like a fluoride gel, and where I live, if you live in the city, you have what they call like city water, and it automatically has like fluoride and all that sort of stuff like put into it, so it's better for your teeth supposedly and like your body. But it tastes really nasty to me because I have well water, which is just like pure like uncontaminated groundwater, I guess you could say. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't have fluoride in it. So like my teeth lack fluoride, and basically what you do with this is brush it on your teeth like you would a normal toothpaste, but you don't like rinse. Like, you just leave it on there overnight, and it's like better for your teeth. And it comes in different flavors. This one's mint. I had a bubblegum one at one point, and it's just like a kind of like cloudy blue color. I don't know, it actually doesn't taste bad, so that's really nice. So yeah, almost any of this stuff, if you have like questions about it, you can look it up online. And like I said, if you ever have to get bands and you don't want just the clear ones, like I have clear ones in now, but that's because I'm home and not going to go anywhere and I don't want to waste my colorful ones. Just ask if they have colored ones, because not all orthodontists stock them, but luckily mine had some. Like, they automatically give you clear ones, but if you ask, they might have colored ones to give you, so that's exciting. And the colored ones look exactly the same as the clear ones, except they have color. So if you're like me and it's like in the back, you can't really see it anyways, but it's still a cute touch. And braces can really like make or break someone, I guess, and not like make or break them look pretty, but like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, if you embrace the way you look with braces, you will automatically feel 10 times better about yourself. Like, I got braces because I hated the way I looked when I smiled, because I had really crooked teeth and it wasn't cute and I just didn't feel comfortable. And now I love the way I look with braces. Like, I'm honestly kind of scared to get them off because of how amazing I feel with braces. So if you feel unconfident but you're scared to get braces, if your parents can afford it and you can go get braces, then I would definitely recommend it, because you feel so much better about yourself and you project so much more self-confidence and you just overall feel better. So I would definitely recommend braces if you can afford it. If not, there's definitely different options than braces. I mean, don't stress over it. Like, this is just if you plan on getting braces or you're thinking about getting braces or anything like that. So yeah, if any of you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on here or leave a comment down below. I'd be happy to tell you about everything that I've had personally. And yeah, I hope this was helpful to people, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!